I'm a genie in the bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. Popeyes have came out with a glorious new sandwich that rivals Chick-fil-A. You got to check it out now.
Ada, what is you doing?
Whoa! Freakers! Let me...
Callis got on the phone and his job called and he goes, hold on, excuse me, what? And we knew something was up. I think he fired like 3 people. Like it was casual.
Hail, Lord of the Sith.
Impressive. You mask your presence well. Flawless timing, perfect control. You have great skill of infiltration. However, I am not looking for a spy.
I am your Sith Lord Callis. Time we have a talk.
It's your boy Nas. We chillin' at the Nas Rehabilitation Center. I learned something and I'm glad you're here. Hey, you better watch the attitude, buddy. You know what? I'm sorry. We back. Dark Council, the most incredible show known to man. Now, I'm going to tell you something out there. A lot of people are mad at Fatal J because I said a bunch of grown men are upset about Little Mermaid. Well, what do you expect for something that's made for girls, little girls, man? But for all the people that's mad at Fatal J, I have a surprise for you. Yeah, here we go. I go stop, I see you out there. I see you on the ocean floor. I see you swimming out there. You swimming with those hearts. I know you like it out there, but I don't know what to say. I see the singings out there, but hey, it's a great day. Under the sea. Under the sea, you can eat pizza, salmon, cola, whatever. It's good to me. You going out there, going to sleep. I say, hey, you stupid creep. I get the dead under the sea. Bye.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of The Dark Council. And yes, it has been a hot minute since we have graced your television screens, your smartphones, and your tablets. But we are finally back in the building, and Lord have mercy, we got a bomb burner of a show for you tonight. But before all of that, come on in. Get into your favorite chairs, and you know the drill. Come on, get your snacks, get your sodas and your iced tea, and, some of y'all gonna hit that hard liquor, some of y'all gonna get blazed up. Yeah, man, but you already know. But here's the PSA of what I'm going to say, and I always say this to you anyway. Oh, shit, that's in rhyme. Anyway, as far as your badass, I mean your loving and adoring children, get them out of here. Yeah, because this is TVMA, hardcore, We in nighttime right now, even though I'm rocking the day shift. But it is what it is, all right? This is adult fun, all right? So with that being said, let's waste no time. Let's get into it. Let's go. One more time for your mind. I know y'all haven't heard from me in a minute. It's like, oh shit, Upper Knots is back. Finally, we can get some. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. Don't worry about it, Pilgrim. Let's do it. Supreme SLR, back in the jam. Holding this shit down because we're back in demand. Back on the land with the cops in pursuit. Gave them all an offer that they could not refuse. The Dark Council is back. Yep, here tonight. Give you what you need to make you feel right. Blessed be he if he really believes the six-man team will always succeed. With respect, we're the best that man can get. Every Wednesday, we're here to go rep. Wonder for your mind? No, hold the line. Regulate these clowns who's not on their grind. Better grit your teeth and get in the streets. Not for the weak or even for the meek. Own that heart of stone, fucking with us. Dark Council's back and we're time to blaze up. Yeah, we back in the building, yeah, you best call for. Know what it is, Dark Council is the back in the building, yeah, you best call for. Know what it is, Dark Council is the back in the building, yeah, you best call for. Know what it is, Dark Council is the back in the building, yeah, you better call for. Know what it is, Dark Council. Better choose your words wisely, fucking with me. Yeah. Keeping it so real, that's how it's gonna be. Come on through and have a good time. Yeah. The things that I love is how to make it shine. But what is that? Let's start with your health. Yeah. Your heart feels good whenever you go help someone that you know or you don't know. Yeah. God's servants recorded on the low. But let's get back to the party up in here. For 5 by my side, yeah, I stays in the rear. The head of security, always on point. Vibing on the song, yo, the sun is the joint. Learn the lesson with the 1DC. Yeah. Wouldn't say you're wrong, and the truth is I see. Separate the bullshit from the authentic. Yeah. That's why the Dark Countless is so relentless. We're back in the building, and you better go for. Know what it is, Dark Council is the. You're back in the building, but you best call for. Know what it is, Dark Council is the. You're back in the building. Hey, you better go for. Know what it is, dog. Council in the go. Fuck around with us, boy. You better go for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the. Yeah, can't fake the funk with us. What's the deal? Hating on us? Yeah, I know how you feel. Being mad at us make your soul corrupt. You know damn well that the force is with us. Be a peace, son of Gondor, hit the floor. While I snatch up the lady that you adore. You're calling her a whore, here I calls her my queen. Giving her everything she needed between. Drunk 3PO, my brethren forever. My man Lord Callus is the trendsetter. Dmajini, my boy's too clever. Mark with a C is the born year protector. Fatal J out here living so better. Lorena Cree, oh yeah, she's the investor. Crew that you love is well put together. Toe hold for your boy, yeah, go get the sweater. Yeah, we back in the building, yeah, you best go for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the. We're back in the building, you best go for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the. We're back in the building, you best go for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the. Fucking around, boy. Better go for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the. Back in the building, baby. You know what it is, dog. Council is the go. Fucking around with our show. Call for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the go. Messing with my peoples, the best call for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the go. We're back in the building and you best call for. Know what it is, dog. Council is the go. Let's go. Yep. It's gonna be that type of night, ladies and gentlemen. So get your nerves ready. I know. We doing this on a Wednesday night. You know the drill. So let's do it. Praise be to He, I see me on the tree. The light of the sun is something that you need. The comfort zone is straight underground. Beware all these dogs that's coming from the pound. Keep your stealth still and don't make a sound. Raise in the roof will make you lose all crowns. Then you get no brethren, I keeps it in. We tap that chin and scatter to the winds. When you tell me how I want to rebel, wretched that you are, you look like a gamel. Brace yourself, son, got that hot shit for sale. Understand, my man, that we will all prevail. Come to your senses, said that will be one. While the Mac had 10 for the Vietnam. Better get at home with your go read Psalms. Get on the Gandhi when you go to Genghis Khan. Woo! Dark Council, baby. The best in the biz. Know what it is. Best on YouTube. Know what it do. So let's take you all to school like that. Woo. This show is brought to you by the Good Tires of Goodrich. When you need to get that fast getaway from your baby mama or the P.O., Goodrich is the tires for you. All right. Now that we got warmed up, I'm gonna pass it over to the maestro himself. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a great night tonight. Let's do it.
Yeah. It's going to be a great night indeed, Abu Nas doppelganger, because somebody on this panel is going to get exposed. But we're going to handle that in a few minutes. Let's welcome my guest in here. What's up, Chillmonger?
Hi.
Come on, bro.
So, hi. What's going on?
Chillmonger. One of the
Chillmonger.
leaders. Mark with a C, you'll be proud. This man right here was going hardcore in the game. Pause for recast. I mean, not recasting.
T'Challa?
Hold on, recasting T'Challa. Yeah.
Nothing more important than that. I'll take him over Miles, Ariel, 2 times for Ariel.
Hold on, man. See, that's my thing. Quit messing with Miles. Miles is dope.
He's secondary Spider-Man, but yeah, he could be fine. It just sucks that there's not that many black characters and that this guy's the one who gets the movies. It's like, what's going on here?
Look, I've always said this about Miles. Batman, Nightwing, Peter Parker, Miles Morales.
You're right. Peter Parker, Miles Morales. I agree.
but Nightwing, Batman is that too, though.
I'm just saying, give me Blade, give me Black Panther, give me Storm, give me Photon, give me like 6 other characters before you give me Miles. But right now, when Miles is being pushed this heavy, it doesn't look very good.
Okay, I understand. You guys make sure during the stream to support and subscribe to Chillmonger. It's going to get crazy up in here. We got Dmajini up in here. We got Abu Nas up in here.
I have to jump in right now. You ain't gonna start something that heavy, and just have him there. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is Miles Morales. That's it.
Okay, I agree.
I'm stopping right there. You can't compare Batman and Nightwing. Batman and Nightwing are 2 different people. You trying to replace Peter Parker with Miles Morales? Absolutely not.
Not in my eyes.
Give him his own powers. Give him his own style. Then you can have.
He kind of does though. He kind of.
Who's Miguel O'Hara?
2099. He's tertiary Spider-Man.
Who the freak?
Gentlemen,
Who's Miguel O'Hara though? D.
The gladiator cages are opening.
Who's Ben Reilly?
To the death.
We already debating.
Ben Reilly's a clone, but he's
just
not.
Imagine Apple when we get to Little Mermaid.
He didn't even take on. He's not taking over his.
But he
spot.
did though.
But they got rid of him though. They're trying to push Miles Morales as if he is Spider-Man. He's not. I'm sorry.
Wait. No, how were they trying to do that when they had Peter Parker as Spider-Man in the very same movie though? Clearly, it was just a matter of multiverses. That's what it was.
Multiverses.
I don't get how this thing is picked up steam the way it did. It was a very solid movie. I had a great time watching it.
I'm not saying the movie was bad. I didn't say the movie was bad. I just said Miles Morales.
But we got this cliche that everybody loves to parrot. Peter Parker is Spider, and I'm the biggest Spider-Man fan. I'm the biggest Peter Parker Spider-Man fan.
Gotcha.
Miles Morales never triggered me. Like I get the argument that he is a token. However, he is a solid character.
He might be a token, but he'll fire token though. He'll fire token.
Like who's the
like,
Miles villain?
I ain't gonna argue that aspect of it, but I'm just saying put some respect on that character's name. That's all.
I'll put
you can like him
when they
you
give
can
him
like
a name.
him. I still love you, man. You're my brother, but you can like Miles. But I'm just saying I don't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are
what's not to
at
like,
full
though?
capacity
What's not-
at the MGM Grand, where the Peter Parker debate is raging, and the world champion Mark with a C is coming out blazing, but that upstart Lord Commander is not giving them an inch.
Wait, I just want a solid reason why we don't like the character of Miles Morales.
Okay, before we get into that,
Chillmonger said it straight. Who's Miles' villain?
Before we get into that, Joe's Corner, what up? We got Johnny Got Lost up in here. What up? Black Superwoman. We got Keely Chow up in here.
I'm with you, Mark.
We got Griffin Turbo up in here. We got Dmajini in here. We got the lovely A2D2 up in here. We got Island Girl up in here. Do y'all ever heard of the Island Boys?
Island Girl.
This gonna blow
I
your
hope
mind.
she ain't related to the Island Boys.
This gonna blow your minds when I say this. Okay, the Island Boys.
I saw the photo.
You saw it?
Mm-hmm.
Peep this. So their dad.
This ain't an Epstein thing, is it?
Wow.
Watch this, bro. Watch this. Their dad is Epstein, bro.
Nah.
I knew it.
Callis, Chillmonger, pull up the picture while I blow Mr. Tinker Trunk up. Mr. Tinker Trunk, thank you so much.
Bro.
Feel nasty.
It's Photoshop.
His name.
Stop it. Come on. Everybody's having so much fun putting stuff together and putting it out on the internet and let everybody lose their goddamn mind.
Yeah, that AI is crazy.
It is.
Okay, you might be right. It
AI
could be AI.
problem.
AI.
That's gonna be like what was that Running Man when they try to frame people, put different people on there. That's what it's gonna be like. I'm telling you.
That's the reason why I love my brothers right here, because each of us are individuals. We are impossible to duplicate with artificial intelligence. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby.
They just responded to it.
This
Here's
is
the
why
video.
Chillmonger might be a regular on the Dark Council show. Play it, sir.
Been together ever since Jeff got him. Call them Island Boys for a reason. A lot of people think that we have something to do with Jeffrey Epstein. What do you think about that? Bro, I know nothing about Jeff Epstein. I promise you. They even went so far that they edited a picture with both of our mugshots and the picture of Jeffrey Epstein.
I didn't even see that picture.
And that's why they call us Island Boys.
Yeah, I mean, we're called Island Boys because we are from Cuba. Yo soy cubano. Yo hablo español, habla español. Ya tú sabes. Yo soy Amelo, era Amelo. Este es mi brother. Ya tú sabes. Él no habla español. Jeffrey Epstein no habla español. Okay, he made his own island.
English, motherfucker. Do you
our
speak
dad
it?
died of a heart attack, and not just that. The Island Boys song came from
Cuba.
a freestyle. It has nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein. Facts.
Well, somebody got at him. Damn, look at him,
bro.
I don't know.
I can't get into the tattoos like that, man.
It's okay, I got a few. Everybody gets a few, but that's just overkill at this point.
All right,
you got tattoos all over your face. You ain't trying to be gainfully employed. That's all I know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
you just messed up your whole life.
Or you're a wrestler.
What up, Griffin Turbos?
Some kind of entertainer.
Shout out to Jason, man. You be supporting the Fatal J channel. Thank you so much. We got a lot of new heads up in here. Coach O'Dragon.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yes, and D, I got something for you in the chat. Pay attention to the chat. Pause. We got Renee Patrick up in here. We got Mighty Orbots up in here. We got my boy Jet up in here. What up, Jet? And we got the lovely black Superwoman up in here. Black Superwoman.
You're under arrest,
One of the best Dark Council supporters out there. We got released the Kraken, the McCracken up in here. We got Renee Patrick. We got Shield Wall of Dragons up in here. We got my boy, this Abu Nas boy too, Jay Hand. We got Jay Hand up in here. Brother. Yes, sir. We got Steel Leg of History up in here. I think I got everybody. Oh, we can't forget the Queen.
What up?
We can't forget the Queen. Yes, I thought we was a little late, Lorraine. I'm just gonna put us on blast right now.
You was late, man.
Let's get away with get this. She said we started on time. We started on time. We good.
Okay. Steel Leg History with the 199. He says, please, no more. Let Abu do the singing. He is the best. I definitely agree, my sister.
Salute the Steel Leg of History. Thank you, brother. I'm kind of on the rusty side myself, but I'm trying to work it out.
Thank you so much for that, brother. Let's see. Who else do I have? David Quantina up in here. Thank you, Super Dave. I'm glad you're here. I think I got everybody. Oh, we got somebody new. I've never seen
But
this
there's
name
also
before.
David Quintana is here.
David Quintana. Yes, I haven't.
Yes.
I don't know who the hell Fatal just said, but that's David Quintana. Holy.
Yeah, I screwed it up. Super Dave. I'm sorry, bro. We got somebody new up in here. Never seen this name before. Dex J. Dark Council for Life. I definitely agree with that. Thank you so much. I think I got everybody. Steel Leg of History with the 199 for Fatal. He is a great guy. Be blessed. Man, y'all are so nice tonight, man. We got 53 people up in here. Continue smashing that like button and Steel Leg.
That's still the dopest Kamehameha of all time. Father-son Kamehameha.
I agree. Let's see. We got Hawkwood Gaming. I haven't seen these names before, but thank y'all for coming and stick around. This is going to be the best show on YouTube. I guarantee you. We got my homeboy Riff Magos up in here. One of the number ones when it comes to Fatal J channel. Thank you so much. He says, "Hail Fatal J. I just dropped by to share some love. Keep it ninja, bro. Thank you so much. I got something for you.
Now! Everyone! I need you all to lend me your energy! I know you think that!
You're good. It's almost like that motherfucker threw down a planet on him.
But that's what the spirit bomb is. It's the energy from the whole entire planet.
Oh, okay.
Well, that spirit bomb was from the whole planet and from some of the people in the galaxy too.
Okay,
that's why I was able to.
That's one of the coldest Goku moves known to man.
And so,
yeah, if that don't kill him, If that don't kill him, nothing will. We got Danny up in the chat. Danny, stick around. I might send you the link. What up, gentlemen? It's been a while. Glad y'all are doing well. Peter Parker is the best Spider-Man in my opinion. No issues with Miles. Plan on taking my grandson tomorrow. I'm going to see it tomorrow too. And the want to see Beast Wars 2. I'm definitely going to see that too. Thank you so much.
Thomas is finished. We won't lose to someone who believes in nothing but himself. Ah! Impossible. This cannot be.
That motherfucker had like the double sword of omens.
I think I'm almost caught up. Vertical Horizons. Thank you for coming out. My boy Chillmug is in the chat. I can't pronounce this name for nothing.
Doxy Mama.
Doxy
Sound
Mama.
it out.
Do anybody
Doxy
know
Mama.
her?
Nope.
No.
Hello.
Yeah, she. Yeah.
Oh, you know her, Mark?
Been here before.
Fatal
She's
just
been here
trying not to
before.
get caught out there. He said, he trying to put feelers out to see if it's a spy.
Yo, Callie, he's a beast with that, man.
We got Dawn
I
Home
feel
up
you,
in
Fatal.
here. We got
What up,
Dawn
Dawn?
Home. Thank you, Dawn, so much for supporting the show.
Dawn Howe, man. Dawn Howe.
Dang, I messed up. I mess up all the time. I'm sorry. Abomination AJ. What up, Abomination? We got to get
The
you back on the
abominable
show,
one.
too.
What up, man?
We got Frank up in here. What up, Frank? Hey, guys. Happy Comic Book Day. If you guys don't know about Comic Book Day, that's where you can get comic books for free. That's a local comic book shop. Make sure to support your local comic book shop. We got Phantom Beat. We got
Usually
also up in here.
Wednesdays.
Also, you supposed to be in here. Man, I wish I could be there. No sure when my power is coming back. Okay,
man.
brother, it's all good.
So you lost your power again, bro. You lose your power just about every other week, man. Pay the bill, bro. Come on. It's like shit, yo. You routinely get your power shut off.
My man's in the dark, man. And you just pour fire on the gas. Gasoline on the fire, man.
Damn. What kind of weather pattern you got, man?
Don't worry, Anzo. I've been there too. Star Killer, what up? We got
It's
Nah
all
White
love,
up here.
baby. It's all love.
We got Double A, and I think I'm caught up. I'm happy. We got Rancor Pooper Scooper. Dang. We got Sean Christopher up in here. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all are in for a treat tonight. Because somebody on this show, before we talk about Little Mermaid, somebody on this show, I got somebody to hack their DMs. You guys need to check this out right here. You guys check this out. Dmajini, I'm so sorry for putting you on blast, sir, but I'm gonna have to expose you real quick.
Oh,
these
boy,
women right here.
Oh no.
What's it got to do with me?
I was about to say, what's the correlation?
These women right here share something in common, fellas. And what they share in common is one, they're in Dmajini's DMs and he's talking to them, and two,
see,
they have.
How would you know it's in my DM, bro?
They have I just said you got hacked, brother, and they have the worst makeup known to man. Right here, horrible makeup fails that will make you laugh, then cry. Okay, check out this lady right here. Do you guys? What you think about the face?
Just
Ain't
keep
no
scrolling,
lady, man.
Just keep scrolling.
That's
Okay, I'm
Doxy
gonna keep it
Mama.
rolling. What y'all think about this one right here?
Oh, jeez. What the hell is this?
I can't even see. It didn't even move for me.
Your eyes has gave you the blessing. Says no.
What's going on with those lines on her forehead?
Bro, that look like that's in the courthouse. If I'm in the victim seat or in the
It says a trap.
I'm
right.
Lady,
It is a
that's
trap.
a man, baby.
Yeah,
That's a man.
But hey, I'm going to jail if I see her in the courthouse. You know what I mean? She got that look, man.
She got
ready to destroy
that
your
manly
life.
look. Ugh, keep it going.
Let's continue.
Oh,
Oh,
sweet
dear God,
God.
Jesus.
What the hell?
Yeah.
What?
Is that dot a choice or is that natural?
Y'all
Oh,
thought
boy.
Halloween
You know
was
what?
once a month.
You know
Y'all
what?
thought
I blame the
Halloween was
parents.
once a month, didn't you? It's all year. It's all
I
year.
blame the
I don't
parents.
understand how. I don't understand how Fader trying to say that's in my DMs, man. You better go somewhere with that.
All right, let's keep going.
Oh,
What?
Big rock fan, people's eyebrow.
The people's eye.
Yeah, that's the people's eyebrow. There you go.
The unibrow is on point.
Do that.
That unibrow is on point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Ooh,
Wow.
oh, God.
That's,
Look at the neck too. Look.
I know. I can't. Come on, Fatal. Can we speed this up, man? This is.
Fatal is trying to torture.
Bro, can we get some swimsuit models? Proper models, man.
Not this year.
No.
Yeah, I mean, you're giving us over here.
That's
Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald.
Ronald McDonald
That's
looked
a
better
yikes.
than this. Come on.
Ronald McDonald.
Where's all the black men?
Hey, boy.
Ooh. Look at this one.
can't.
Is that even alive?
What's the purpose?
Oh, that's scary, bro. Look at that one up top. Top left.
Yeah,
Oof.
that's Joker. I can't.
Let's continue.
Fatal, you killing the crowd, man. You
I know,
killing the
right? Yeah, the
crowd.
crowd, even the crowd is like, come on, man. Let's
Well, these are the women that's in your DMs, bro.
Bro,
nice.
you're gonna stop trying to play me out, okay? The women in my
Oh.
DMs are fine.
Oh
okay?
God, no.
I can't.
A2D2.
One of them
my
had a
eyes.
baby. Somebody procreated with that one.
Oh, gee, that must have been like drunk blackout for him to do all of that. God away.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh boy.
All right, Fatal. Please, God, just let it end.
Fatal the
Okay,
horror.
okay, we almost through. We
No,
almost
just
done.
let it end. God Almighty, man. How many people we gonna be seeing?
Look at
Jesus,
the-
please.
The black
It's
guy
hurting
winning
my
right
eyes.
now. Is the black guy winning right now? Is he
No,
winning?
nobody's winning. Turn this shit off.
No, man, we got to keep going. We got to keep going.
Fatal he's into torture. He's
I
into
know.
torture, right?
This is some Chinese torture shit.
Okay,
Look
what's going on
look
with her
around
lips,
its
though?
mouth. Look around its mouth.
I don't even
Ooh.
know what the fuck.
Dang, yikes. It's drying up, bro. Let's continue.
Ugh.
Okay, she's not that bad, is she?
If you
She's
say
just
so.
old.
If you, that's on you, bro.
All right, let's continue.
And,
It's
you know, and
almost
the worst part about this, you're trying to say that's in my DMs, bro. That's the part that I got an
that's
issue
kind of
with.
insulting.
I got
right
an
there.
issue with that.
All right, that's the last one right there. That's the last one, okay?
Oh man, I can't.
That's the last one, I promise. Now,
You don't even give us fine ass supermodels. You don't even give me IG models. No, you just give us the dregs of society. Just make it. It's almost like you had your girl on your lap, everything good, and then you scroll up and everything just went.
we got Terminus EST, a straight up Dark Council supporter. He says, those women are so fugly. They look like they're from Fatal's BMs and not Dmaginized DMs.
That's what you get.
Hey, that's cold, bro. Here you go.
I'm not done yet! It's your after
Everybody give Lord Callus a birthday shout out. Right at the top.
Oh, we did.
We did.
When was this?
Thank you,
Well,
brother.
we
I
give him
appreciate
another
it.
one. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Well, you know what we got to do.
To me.
Oh,
Are we
okay.
doing that now?
No.
He's like no. He's like no. He's like no.
Y'all know what we got to do, though. It's a tradition.
It is a tradition.
Y'all
Get it
ready?
for everybody else.
Let's do
All
it.
right, I'll get it started. You
Chill,
low-key,
Margaret, you join in too.
ushers and you low-key ushers and new additions. You follow my lead, all right? All right.
I gotta come on camera to hear this. Come on.
Oh boy, here we
Let's
go.
hear it.
Here you go.
Happy birthday to you.
You going too fast, bro. Pause. wishes. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Now force choke somebody, bro.
Nah, you fucker. Make me look at all these fugly ass women. Get out of here.
Oh man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the topic, one of the main topics of the night. Let's read some articles real quick, and then I want to know you guys' opinions. And I have an opinion about what's going on myself. The fellows was already debating about it backstage. So here you go right here.
The review bomb is so hard.
The Little Mermaid gets review bombed so hard. Pause. That IMDb changes rating system. Several review sites have been hit with unusual voting activity driven by bots and an online smear campaign for casting Halle Bailey as Ariel. I be wanting to say Halle Bailey so bad. Whatever you might actually think about the film, The Little Mermaid has been the target of a mass of racist online vitriol over the decision to headline Halle Bailey as the human-thirsting mermaid Ariel. Human-thirsting? That's a weird way to say that.
You see, go ahead, bro.
All right, let's continue. Review aggravating sites like IMDb are now trying to dampen the impact of one-star user reviews by weighting those grades. The Disney live-action remake saw wide release on May 26th, and since then it received over 32,000 ratings on IMDb, where it currently sits at a 7 out of 10. Out of those, more than 13,000 gave the flick 1 star. A small notice at the top of the ratings page reads, "Our rating mechanism has detected unusual voting activity on this title. To preserve the reliability of our rating system, our alternative weighing calculation has been applied." Now, didn't they say this same thing happened with the Kenobi show because of Reva?
I don't think they said it that time. I think this is the first time they've ever told us that they're going to adjust their calculations. The same thing happened
about as far as
review bomb has been happening though. Captain Marvel got it. I think Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker got it too.
Review bombing only exists when it's negative, but review bombing is positive and negative review bombing. The problem I have with that is I hate this concept where it was review bomb because they're racist. Did they review bomb Creed? Did they review bomb, I don't know, Shaft, the movie Shaft? Did they review bomb? It's not review bombing if it's just people don't like the movie. Like,
I don't think that. I think this is racism. I'm pretty sure Ariel being removed, like the traditional one, and putting in Halle Bailey irked people who were familiar with Ariel looking the way that she traditionally
that is true because it was dumb. Because if you Google, and I said this before, if you just Google African fairy tales, you can get a black mermaid story that's not Ariel. I'm just saying. She could be a mermaid. She just doesn't have to be Ariel. I'm just saying. I mean, the biggest issue I have with all of this is that you got so many stories that's out there that you could tell of black people's story, a black person's story, or wherever around the world, but you consistently keep going to the same well. That's the part I feel the problem with.
What's interesting is this is the first time a race swap happened, but it was with the lead character of an expensive film. Every other time it's like MJ or what's the Ninja Turtle one, April, or like every other time it's always with some sort of like Commissioner Gordon.
It's not the first time, and that's what. Listen,
in a lead,
think of The Wiz and The Wizard of Oz. Okay, I've seen The Wizard of Oz maybe once. I've seen The Wiz millions of times. Okay, and that was a direct swap. So it's not the first time. It's not brand new. This happens, and it doesn't take away from the original. That's I saw the movie. If we're just going to get into it, I thought it was a 6. I would give it probably a 6 out of 10. You know, I was a kid when the first one came out. I loved, not a kid, but I was a child. You know, I'm grown now. Took the family. My daughter loved it.
You emphasize I'm grown now.
Yeah, you know, my daughter loved it, and it just was what it was. She was familiar with both. She loves this one. Wants to go see it again, and I'm happy about that. And it doesn't take away the experience that I had from the first one because, as a child, I loved Little Mermaid as it was, and now I enjoy this one for what it is.
My issue is that 200 million was spent on this, and it's a black lead, and unfortunately, this version of Ariel is going to be forgotten, and they'll go back to doing the traditional one that we're used to. I'm mad at Disney. The last time they spent this much money on a black character was for the Black Panther movie. The time before that was the Black Panther movie. I mean, it happens so scarcely that when they burn it on a character who's like not gonna last, I look at it as a negative.
You know,
but let me ask you a question, Chill Marker. Sorry, Abu, I'm gonna let you go, but I got a quick question. Do you think Disney know this is going to flop? Like when they say, okay, we're gonna get this black girl, we're gonna race swap it, people going to get mad, it's going to fail. Do you think they're thinking that far? Or they're really concerned about black people?
They're surprised that it's failing internationally. They're not. They actually thought this would be nice, and it is doing nicely domestically.
Okay, fellas, Mark, speak on it.
Yeah, well, I agree with what Chillmonger is saying. I mean, I don't think they're investing in black characters. If they were, then they would give us some originals, and they would protect and develop the legacy of those characters. Now, I'm not mad at, little girls or whoever, who might enjoy this movie. Callus is a grown man and he enjoyed the movie. So when you were talking, Fatal, you've been like all week, you've been saying, well, why would grown men have a problem with it? Well, you have a grown man who doesn't have a problem with it, but nobody has a problem with that. It's like people are going to have their opinions about these things. But when it comes to the way they use black characters as novelties, that's where I have to take offense, because there's no denying you see this over and over and over again. When did it become cool for black people to be used as gimmicks this way? It's like, the whole civil rights movement was about having our own. It wasn't about, like taking yours and, and things like that. It's like, the only way to be equal is by ownership. You can't own something when you're always slipping into the role of somebody else. It doesn't work that way. So why not get an original Little Mermaid if you want to have that story? And that's my problem. It's like, I don't mind, if little girls are going to love this. But guess what? I believe that little girls would love an original character even more. Yeah. Because sooner or later,
I wasn't looking at it either way. As you're watching the film, if you're watching the film and your thought is that the lead character is white and black, there's a different lens that you're watching that movie through. I'm not watching that movie thinking, is the lead character white or black? That's where you have to understand that there's that underlying racism tone. Because when I watched The Little Mermaid, the original, I'm not watching that because she's a little redheaded white girl. I'm not watching this one because she's a little redheaded black girl. I'm just enjoying the story.
And that's respectable. But they're the ones who did that, though. They're the ones who made the choice to do this. They're the ones who marketed it this way. It's like, you can watch the original or you can watch this one and just enjoy the movie as it is. But guess what? Before this movie was a whole bunch of marketing talking about, it's good to finally see myself. And on the internet, there's so much racist backlash. On the internet, there's always going to be racist backlash. It's just what it is. There's racist backlash against us, the panel here. We've been on other people's panels before, and we had all types of racist comments, in the chat and things like that. It's just the way the internet is. But Hollywood has chosen to make this part of their marketing. So they're the ones that did it. They put it on the movie screen this way.
You know what? A few years back, this Little Mermaid thing is not nothing new. A few years back, I think it was 20, either 20 or 21. There was an uproar from the animation side that they was going to have a black Little Mermaid in the animation. And that caused a major uproar. So much so, and shout out to Sif Kryptonian, wherever you are, brother. God bless. I hope you all right. Sif Kryptonian called the dude. Did you remember this, Mark?
Go on.
But okay. Either way, he sent the tweet to me, and this guy had the nerve that say they're messing up everything with this Black Mermaid. Black people, this is in the tweet. Black people need to stop taking stuff from us.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, when I got a hold of it, I said, I'm just going to eviscerate this little fuck muppet. So I made a stream, and I literally dragged his fucking ass from here to Sunday.
Dang, who you talking about, Abu?
I basically gave him a history lesson. Black people created most of the sciences on this fucking earth. Y'all are always late to the game. Period. In culture, mathematics, everything. And you got the nerve to bitch and moan that black people stole something from you. We didn't even know this was going on. And then I said, and what the fuck is wrong with you losing your goddamn mind over a little cartoon for girls? Nobody's not sweating this.
Now, Abu, stop right there. Okay, now we are divided, but I understand where everybody is coming from. Okay,
I understand to a point. It is fiction. You understand?
But Abu, real quick, now stop right there, though, Abu, because me and you looking at it from a point of view of this is a girls' movie, and we don't really care. I don't care at all, Abu. I know you don't care at all. But
I'll do you one better.
Speak
in that live stream, and this and Drunk will tell you because he called me on the phone because I was getting all these super chats, and I was so heated that I just literally just dragged this motherfucker to the dirt. He deleted his whole account behind that, by the way.
Damn.
And Drunk teases me to this very day. I call Abu Nas, look at the super chat, and I said, I ain't getting no goddamn about no super chat. I had to vent. And the thing that I said was that you could have the little black mermaid hold hands with the little white redhead mermaid. They're both fictional characters. They don't have racism in their heart. They can play in the water together. What is so wrong with that? Why is it has to be one or the other? And these are fictional characters. It is not that serious. But for whatever reason, people are having meltdowns over the live action one when I've already said my piece in terms of this is ridiculous. But we understand how the corporations is trying to, how should we say, make it seem like they trying to get on the right side of history where you'll never be fucking on the right side of history. That's just point number one as far as black people is concerned. You're never gonna be right.
Real quick, Abu, and my white people, we love you dearly. This is the Dark Council show. We love you dearly. But I'm looking at this right here. He said it's social engineering. Whites teaching blacks to only see value in originally white things. Now, I'm thinking from this slightly different because I'm thinking, and Lloyd Keller said this before, I think this is just causing hatred.
It is.
These people,
you think everybody is at each other's throats.
You want to tell you something? I want to piggyback on what everybody just said. You see what the guy was saying, what the text Abu said, just why are you taking our stuff? It's not us. It's those corporations doing that on purpose. And it's not just, see, they do it with the little, and this is what I would say is fault for me. They would do it with
the problem is we fall for it every time.
No, but
that's the problem.
And here's the thing, though.
That's the problem.
Here's the thing I say. You 100% right. But here's the thing I say. They do it with these cartoon characters and stuff like that don't make sense. But then they'll go ahead and start doing it with, I don't know, Anne Boleyn, who's an actual historical character we have pictures of. That's the stuff. Then you really causing the friction because they'll do it with little things and then go to something bigger. Do it with a little thing and go with something bigger. How about if you want to teach, if you want to give us black history, black, anything, we have, listen, I always say this, our history didn't start and stop with slavery. We have plenty of history. You want to go and you want to have something, you want to uplift us, you want to tell a story about, go do some actual research and do our stories. Why do you got to constantly keep pushing that thing? And like you say, of course, we end up having this.
I think you're absolutely right about tonight, because at this point, I really think they're doing this on purpose.
They are doing it on purpose.
Because
gotta be,
there is no way you need, especially as this new thing with Aragon, the Black Aragon. Now that is a whole whole nother Pandora
Now
box
that got me
just
pissed. That got me pissed, bro.
I don't know
Now,
why.
now that's what I'm concerned about.
But I don't
That's
even know why
that's the
it was a
problem,
subject
though.
of
That's the
contention
problem.
To go to Aragon. I mean, maybe they pissed off and said, well, you didn't watch Rings of Power. You ratioed our whole thing. You made us look stupid. So fuck all of y'all. We'll make a black Aragon. We'll have a Chinese Galadriel.
Bro,
and we'll
making Aragon black. And shout out to my black. I love my black people. I love my culture. But to make Aragon black, it's like making Black Panther white.
Like I said,
the thing is, and this is why I say we fall for it every single time, is this is being done, and then you have black people getting on YouTube and making videos about how they don't want to see a black character in this role. So as it's been said in the chat a couple of times, the intent is to continue this divisiveness. If
yes, sir,
everybody looked at it and was like, "Oh, that's cool,"
look,
then they got nothing. You say, "Oh, that's cool. I still got this one over here. I still got my original Ariel. I can rock with this one." Then they have to move to something else to try to divide us, because
I think it's about having
the
standards,
intention is to divide us through media, because music and entertainment it reaches wide, right, globally, and so that is the easiest way to infiltrate and continue to divide us.
But you know what? Most of us, we grew up reading and watching like superheroes. We didn't have a problem. We were kids. We saw our heroes on the screen in the comic books. There was nothing to pivot or go into. We had a great time. Even in our adults, it didn't, like I said, I was sitting up here like I saw all the Christopher Reeves. We got Brandon Roof. Okay, here comes Lord of the Rings. This one over here and this. That. Go to the movies. We're spending our money. We like the characters. We moved on. Black Panther was a monumental movie for so many reasons. And we didn't get on our high horse. We wanted to celebrate this man. But guess what? White people was digging it too. You know?
But Abu, I'm going to ask all the panel, and you too, Abu. When we was watching A New Hope, when we was watching Revenge of the Sith, did any thought in your mind say, I need some black representation in this?
Not a one. There was some black people there and black people in and out of the costumes.
But let's keep it real. In those movies, the main people in that joint is white. And we never said, and this coming from a black man, we never said in our head, man, I sure could use some more black people in this.
I remember Samuel Jackson.
Kellis, I know you did.
Yeah. He did mention this, that there was no brothers, but he didn't make it seem like he was just offended by it, because he said he loved it.
But Jay, my issue isn't really like the singular movie of Star Wars. There's all white guys. It's like the studio wide thing. When I go to the movies, it's like, right, okay, every month the big blockbuster happens to be a white guy. Like, what's going on? And where's the black, or not just black, but every other culture? Why are they underrepresented? So, like, individually, there's no problem me watching Star Wars going Anakin, Obi-Wan. Yay. I'm happy with that.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
It is
weird.
This
ignoring the fact that the one who created it is a white person, then it's not unrealistic to think that the creation would reflect the creator. Yeah, I've said it a million times in the Bible, even in the Bible, they say God made man in his own image. The creator is always going to make his creation in his image to reflect him first. So my thing was always, why don't black people create more? Why don't we encourage our children to create more? This is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen as long as we are satisfied with putting on Superman's tights.
It's not about us putting on Superman's tights. This is where we differ, because I don't believe it scraps it's not that that entertainment doesn't exist. It's the opportunities for those movies, those comics, those books to be brought to life. They exist, right? And so it's not so much that it scraps, but it's rather the fact that they are that each time one of these new movies comes out, as opposed to promoting a different one, the purpose is to continue the divide. If you're empowering this culture by putting on these new or not new, but these other representations, then it goes away. The argument goes away, right? You won't see you on YouTube complaining about it and furthering this quote unquote supremacy, right? What you will see is just us saying, oh, that's cool. If you put a black Superman there, because it's not black people making these choices. These choices are being made by corporate America, which happens to be a white man, right?
And so
that's a white man putting somebody in this position to continue this divide. At the end of the day, how do we know that,
Callis?
How do you not know that?
No, how do we know it?
Because David Zaslav is the WB president.
We know it because people like us are talking about it. That's how we know it. If we don't talk about it, especially us as the Dark Council, then all we're going to have is a lopsided interpretation of this on the internet, where you have people like what Abu Nas was just talking about, where he was saying that you got people talking about, look at you coming in here taking all of our stuff. You know what I mean? We exist to say we don't want your stuff. Yeah. All right. Malcolm X said, back in the day, Malcolm X was like, no, it's not that we want to be you. It's like we want to compete with you. Do you understand? Competition is a good thing. It's not good to be satisfied, to be silent while other people are representing us. And that's why we have to speak up, because we have these other people out here saying, listen, you got a black Little Mermaid. This is what black people want. This is what black people are satisfied with. You got a black this, you got a black that. Meanwhile, they're pocketing all the money. We're not owning anything. And we're letting these people continue to define who we are.
And then
YouTube is a powerful thing because it gives us a little bit more equality. It gives us more equal footing to counter that narrative, to say, no, you're not speaking for me, because our kids need to see that. Otherwise, like I said, they're just going to have everything.
How am I a clown, Tadamit? How am I a clown?
Don't worry about them.
No, talk to me. Talk to me. How am I a clown?
Don't worry about it, Callis. Focus on the show.
Talk to me.
He gonna get the boot. Don't worry about it.
Nah, he don't need to get the boot. I'm open to listening to what he has to say. So you tell me.
Okay, moderators, keep him in there. Okay, let me bring this home though, because
before we move on, can we just say something here? These are some grown men who happen to love and respect each other right here, okay? So even if we have differences, ain't none of us gonna put up with that shit, okay?
Oh yeah,
so I just want to put that.
Hey, we brothers, we ride for each other, so you can't divide us. I'm sorry. It's not going
Callis, I disagreed, but I'm not calling you a clown. To what Abu Nas said about that guy who wrote that comment, you could, yes, they profit from it, like Mark was just saying, and we gotta live with that, like the replacement thing that people are upset about. It's not the studios that day to day, have to suffer from being that group of people who exist only to replace white characters. Imagine you're just like a 7-year-old white girl. You love Little Mermaid Ariel. You look like her, and you heard there's going to be a movie about it. You go to see the movie, and it's not someone who looks like you. You're not thinking hatefully, but you're like, oh, that's what diversity means. Diversity means that it takes from me to go to other people. I'm not a fan of diversity. I'm angry. Like that may happen. That may something happen like that. So I just want to defang that. De-virus, de-venom the fang. Yeah. What am I trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Like we should take away that.
Absolutely.
Let me bring this home though, because everybody is really saying the same thing.
Exactly.
Look, if I'm at Disney, okay, and I'm in charge over this multi-million-dollar movie, and somebody come up with a suggestion and say, hey, we coming out with Little Mermaid next summer, in the next 2 or 3 years. We're going to make Ariel black. You mean to tell me nobody in that freaker had anything to say against that? So I'm thinking like Callis, I'm thinking like Mark. It's there to divide us. Because just look at the panel. You know, Callis said he just went to watch. He had a good time. Mark said this is endangering the culture. I mean, it don't split everybody apart. Like Callis said, people making YouTube videos about it. Now opinions are split in half. So at the end of the day, I think we can all come together and say, pause, that Disney is trying to divide us.
Just
that's what they do.
It's not just Disney.
It's not
the
just
machine.
Disney. It is exactly, D. It's the machine.
The machine wants
That's what
that.
they
Because
do.
remember, look,
That's
listen.
what they do.
This is why I'm gonna bring it all home for everybody. This is exactly why people might say, "Well, why do you guys talk about entertainment and manga, all that stuff like that?" Because that's the one thing that they do that they know is very important. A lot of young people don't really care. I mean, you have people now is a little more in their face with social media, but more young people worry about entertainment. And if you can control that, you control everything. And if you don't say anything about it, like what we were just saying, like what Mark was saying, if we don't say anything about it, it just goes carte blanche, and people, that's what it is. You know, we have to be able to talk about it, because if we don't, it leads to, again, like I say, changing Anne Boleyn. Like this little things like this goes to Anne Boleyn. That's what they do. It will constantly be that. You know,
just makes it even worse when it's fictional characters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were fictional first.
I can understand if it was something like Malcolm X or anything, but then you got people on Twitter making memes, putting the Gosling dude looking like Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? Now white people getting in on
Black
that
Panther.
game too.
Yeah,
the thing is,
you know what it is.
It's
you know what it
funny.
is.
Listen, hold on one second. Let me just make this one point though. If you see this movie, you see that King Triton is Latino, and Ursula, who was originally black, is white. But nobody's saying anything about that. Nobody's saying anything about that.
I thought Ursula was purple.
Y'all talking
Yeah,
about
but the character was originally voiced by a black woman.
But y'all talking about
the movie is called The Little Mermaid, not Ursula.
I'm just saying, what difference does that make? I'm saying that if we're
I'm saying it makes a difference to those who are critiquing it. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not always representing my necessarily personal view on this, because I can definitely. I mean, I said it in my video. I love the fact that little girls are loving this, and parents can take their kids and they can watch it and they can enjoy it. I don't think they would enjoy it any less if it was a different Little Mermaid. Like I said, I think they would enjoy it more. It's like I'm of that mentality. Like Chill and AJ, it's like this is the reason why we go so hard for Black Panther, because there was a strong, regal, original character that actually broke through.
Yes,
that's an important
which
character.
was ironically created by
it.
a white Jewish man. So.
That's fine.
Yeah, but look at how many people
That's how God works.
Resonated with.
But that's how God works, man. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't even call the whole racism part, because the Black Panther character that we all know and love was created by a white Jewish man.
But it just goes to show you
this, get a black character in that had so much potential, and it grew over the decades to the point where we are now. Right. But then again, that goes into the whole human family thing.
Speak on that,
I can love a Chinese or a white man that can come up with black characters that I can relate to, and just have a ball. Don't think too hard into it. It's not rocket science. As a matter of fact, the whole point of The Little Mermaid is a Disney film for children. Boom. And so Lord Callis can take his daughter to go see a Disney film, because that's what he was just only looking at. That's what his daughter was only looking at. We can give the science and the knowledge and everything else when you get a little bit bigger. But for now, go there and enjoy yourself, because you're not even thinking about the racism part. That was the point that I did that live stream, that y'all are a bunch of fucking idiots for going off the cuff, telling us we stealing shit. And all I wanted to do was tell you, get the white girl and the black girl together and let them swim off into the thing together. Let them sing songs.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, right?
Call it a fucking day.
Here's the thing. The Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid and most fairy tales are planted in tradition. Okay, so here's the thing. We're just seeing some cartoon. All right, not understanding that there is actually tradition and history behind it that some people know that's connected to their culture. So this is what I'm saying. All right. So the argument goes on a couple of different levels here, you know, because I mean, it's deeper than just entertainment, you know, for some people. And back in the day when they used to send agitators down south to get white people riled up against black people and get race wars started, one of the main points that they would use was they're coming to take what's ours. You know, they're coming to take our women. They're coming to take our jobs. You know, you should be in an uproar about this. All right. And this is the game that they're playing right now. So I'm saying that even if there are some people who are too ignorant to see this, right, that might be white, I think, speaking for myself, I cannot speak as a white man. Speaking for myself, I will be the one that will stand up and say, I see what the fuck they're doing. I'm not going to let them use me this way. All right. Because a movie is a movie. We all agree with that. People can enjoy it on that basic level, but to ignore the deeper level puts all of us in peril because they're sowing the seeds of dissension. And my son has to walk in this world. Our children have to walk in this world. So even if we're just seeing a Little Mermaid, it's just a cartoon and stuff, there's no denying that tensions are simmering. And it's
Mark,
not
that
just
video
Little
you sent
Mermaid.
me, I ain't mean to cut you off, but that video you sent me was deep. The one on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, that was pretty deep. You think I should play it, or you think I need to hold off on that?
Nah, hold off on it.
Okay, because that was some deep stuff. Real quick, let me get these super chats, and then we got to go to a commercial break, and then we got to do some Nas raps, and then we're gonna talk about some Star Wars. Excuse me, got choked up. Pause. Oh, we got come and chat.
This is where the Lord Callus is gonna shine, but you know.
I want to hear Callus.
I'm trying to convince my brother to just, you know, hang out, man. You was the birthday boy. Come on, man. Live a little.
You know that man, he busy firing people and hiring people.
No, I feel it, man. It's almost like I hate the fact that I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work. It's almost like after this, I gotta like slide to the bed.
Yeah, come and chat with the $2. Wow, is all I can say. Need a Vegeta clip fatal. I think, do I got a Vegeta clip? Oh, jeez Louise. I'm not. Oh, I think I got one. No, that ain't it. Oh, yeah.
He's beating me!
Need to load up some.
There you go.
Oh, sorry about that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I know that wasn't a Vegeta clip you was looking for, but that's the best I can do. I need to load up some dope Vegeta clips, though. We got my boy Koj up in the building. The Nash Marauder. He said this is for the CM Punk shirt. Best in the world.
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
I'm supposed to blow you up, chill, Mark, because we can't see.
Great shirt, brother. Great shirt.
Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Now look, I got the Chill Mugger shirt is dope, but I got the Snyder Full Circle shirt.
Yeah, buddy, I gotta get mine, brother. Oh man, I gotta get mine.
You gotta move in slow mo.
I'm in slow motion.
No, you have to move in slow mo. It's Snyder.
That's right.
Now you acting like Mark.
I got him. Not a snowball, but
now you acting like Mark. Mark say that all the time.
Mark always gets on me behind that. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm simping for my slow motion.
So y'all think Rebel Moon is gonna be slow motion? It's gonna be some slow motion.
You know it is. You know it is.
You know what? If you look at the teaser trailer, it's
dope. I ain't gonna lie. That Rebel Moon look dope.
If you look at the teaser trailer, it's slow motion in that joint. It's slow motion in there.
There you go. I know Mark is not a fan of slow mo, so let's give him an extra do some slow.
We got Steel Leg of History. Shout out to Steel Leg, man. Always supporting Dark Council. Why we can't just make movies like we did in the 70s and 80s? They were so good, you didn't care who was in them. Now movies just suck too much BS. Man, let me tell you something. I rewatched Rocky 4, and I know y'all gonna think I'm a little BI for saying this, but I was watching Rocky 4, bro. I was cutting onions watching that movie, bro, just to see.
Yeah, bro. Just
to see a manly man move.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. But
You
just
paused everything. You didn't pause that?
Yeah, right. Come on, just as
I know
come on, bro.
Fader
You
was
be
like, and
pausing
they
the
was
wrong
sweating
shit.
and they was glistening.
Your hair was listen like you just came out the
Man.
water.
Oh, Lord, but yo, body.
See, man.
Can I touch on Steel Leg though? When he said about the 70s and 80s,
Speak on
since
it.
then it's been 40 years, 50 years.
The glistening was in 3D.
Speak on the chill, monkey. They being silly.
No,
man.
go ahead, chill.
We're at a different time though. We've had more years of the stereotypical stuff where it's kind of more glaring of the lack of representation. So it's not the same as it was in the 70s and that. But I still would like to see my manly Rocky men and everything like that also.
No,
Yeah,
Rocky 3 is my favorite. Hey, woman. Hey, woman.
Hey,
Oh, my
Mr.
crib.
T, bro,
Real man.
Mr. T was the best in that movie because when Apollo Creed walked up to him to try to shake his hand,
He
he
said, "Why
pushed
don't
his
you come
hand
over
out the
here
way.
and let a real man."
But bro, he pushed Apollo Creed
Clubber.
hand out the way. He
Clubber
said, "What you
lane.
doing over here, has been messing up my corner?" I said, "Dang, you just met that man." Mr. T was the truth. But it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and relax. Continue smashing that like button. We're gonna take a quick commercial break. Then we're gonna give you some dope Nas raps, and we also going to speak on some Star Wars. So, Lord Callis, you better not go anywhere, my.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life, fresh goes better. Mentos fresh, fresh goes better with Mentos full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Coming to this theater soon.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
You got the look that's making you a winner, and everybody wants it, baby. You got the look that says that you're a star, every night and every day.
Very. Hey, are you tired of those curl activators only coming in 8-ounce sizes? Try berries, 40 ounces of pure curl activator. You know, you look so good when you wear berries.
When you wear berries.
Interlude time, everybody. Now, the last time I tried to visit this particular song, and it was sexy story time, so you know what it was. Technical difficulties just killed the deal. So now I got everything fixed up. Everything's correct. So now I'm trying to, how should we say, take two. So come on, everybody, let's get it in. You know, sexy story time with your brother. Hopefully, Fatal J's internet will not malfunction. So let's get it cracking like we know better. Let's do it. Now you already know, this is TVMA. I can't even stress this enough. So get your beautiful kids in that bed. Grown-ups, it's for y'all. Ha ha ha. Let's do it. I was chilling with the Dark Council crew last night, and then I turned around and saw a pretty sight. It was that girl from that Star Wars convention. Pretty eyes, thick thighs, and all the things I mentioned. Didn't think that I would see her again, so my plan was to go in for the win. But to my surprise, she remembered my name and my claim to fame in this YouTube game. When I first saw you, babe, you gave me a smile, hoping and praying that you could stay a while. She said I couldn't stay cause I went with someone, and now that I'm free, I'm ready to have fun. She gave me the digits and yeah, hit me up. We can get a combo going. I said, that's what's up. 2 weeks have passed. We be talking every night, going out together, living the high life. My goodness. Ooh, girl, cause you know you just rock my whole world. My goodness. I need you tonight, cause your body can make me feel right. My goodness. You're thicker than a Snickers. I'm the pizza guy here to deliver. My goodness. I'm the one for you, girl. Why? Cause you rock my whole world. Yeah, chilling in my house, I was watching the tube. Sent me a text saying this is for you. In a negligee with a leg spread open. Time for you to come through and swim in my ocean. Didn't take me long to get across town. Knock on the door, ready for the first round. She opened up, picked her up, took her to the bed. Face down, asked her up, she really came prepared. El Presidente know what to do. Take her to school with the things that I knew. Porn star shit while my words is romantic. Whatever that you need, baby, is my commandment. Back in effect, it's like that. Turn the tables on our own first track. Yeah, that was a rap, but we took our nap. When the morning came there, it's time to go back. My goodness. Ooh, I want you, girl. Yeah, cause you rock my whole world. My goodness. I need you tonight, cause your body can make me feel right. My goodness. You're thicker than a Snicker. I'm the pizza guy that's here to deliver. My goodness. I'm the one for you, girl. Why? Cause you just rock my whole world. The chemistry we had was out of control. It was almost like she was snatching my soul. But you know me though, I'll go with the flow. If she needs me back, I'm the star of the show. Weeks went by, I haven't heard from her yet. No phone calls, no yet, not even a text. That got me vexed, but I'm chilling like a villain. Cause this old vet is not catching feelings. 2 months later, I finally got a text telling me that night was simply the best, but she didn't want to commit as of yet, cause she got a job in a bank out west. I didn't even stress cause I know what she meant. I'm here even if you want to fire and vent. Wishing everything that's good in your life. The maintenance man gon' always treat you right. My goodness. Ooh, I want you, girl, cause you know you just rock my whole world. My goodness. I need you tonight. Why? Cause your body makes me feel right. My goodness. You're thicker than a Snicker. I'm the pizza guy that's here to deliver. My goodness. I'm the one for you, girl. Why? Cause you just rock my whole world. My goodness. I want you, girl, cause you know you're my world. My goodness. I need you tonight. Why? Cause your body makes me feel right. My goodness. You're thicker than a Snicker. I'm the pizza guy that's here to deliver. Ding dong. I'm here for you, girl. Why? Cause you just rock my whole world. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the war stories. But let me give a little PSA, man, just to bring it on home. Let's do it. Take that chance if you want to romance. Try to be careful when you drop down the pants, cause sometimes things will not go your way. Be easy, son, tomorrow's another day. Until then, yeah, get back on your grind. Do what you do in order to shine. And if you have an interlude up in the nude, don't stress yourself out, your son play it cool. Keep yourself going cause you know you'll be chosen. And when the time comes, you know the true devotion. Dance of the dragon, yo, don't play your hand. Knew that the true and living was part of the plan. Tell everybody, yo, get ready for war. Don't even stress if your name just got called. Holding it down for 5D underground. Faster than sound, cause I will not be found. That's how we do it. Oh, faster than the speeding bullet. Well, for those guys that can't keep up. But for the vets, we like it like rough. Ha. Ladies and gentlemen, this sexy story time was brought to you by Ice and Fire Trojans. You gotta get some love, whether you're in King's Landing or at the wall. Let's go. Alright, y'all. Ooh. It applies to the ladies too. You know? Alright. My brother, it's on you. So you already know what to do. No technical difficulties, please.
Oh, Nas, your doppelganger steady clouding tonight, man. My stuff been okay. My stuff been running pretty smooth. Okay. And we back.
I give it to you, Fado. Your internet was on point tonight. I was sitting up here like, I wanted to see this fucking glitch. Let it glitch.
You know what?
Coming over the Fado out. Who is it? Maintenance. Open up the book. Oh, take that goddamn internet out.
But it's about to start messing up.
Yeah.
It's about to start messing up because my wife and kid just came home.
My God.
They fit to tear that Wi-Fi up. They fit to tear the Wi-Fi up. So it is what it is. We got another special guest on the show. We got Anzo, bigger forward up in the building. What up, sir?
What's up? Can you guys hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Hear you, brother. What is this?
It's a picture. I still. Yeah, go ahead.
Bro, you must be on your phone.
No, I still don't have power. I'm trying to use my iPad as a hotspot.
Okay.
But
Turn
what
the
is that?
volume
Is
down
that like
a
the
little bit.
Koran?
Hold on, let me see.
Now we talking about crappy internet. So Enzo, hopefully your
Oh, he's looking okay.
the hotspot is better than what our host is doing.
We made fun of him and he gone, man. Before Callis leave, Callis, we have some Star Wars news that we want you to check out and speak on, sir. Chat, y'all come back in. I don't know why y'all be leaving when the breaks and the raps come on, man. Don't do that no more, man. We miss y'all. So this is what we're gonna be talking about. Right here, Mark Hamill responds to Star Wars Return. Kathleen Kennedy trying to make things right with the fans. Now, Callis, you are the Star Wars guru. Have you heard that Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, Anakin Skywalker, Hayden Christensen will be returning in the brand new Rey movie? Have you heard that news?
I have heard the news. Yes, I have not dug into it. But I have heard the news.
Okay, before we crack this article open, what do you think about that? Are you fine with that? Because they said they're supposed to be returning as Force ghosts.
There's no other way they could return.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, for them to actually be back, how do you feel?
Speak on it, Callis.
I mean, listen.
No, you know what? Let me answer, Lord Callis. You know what I find is an abomination? It's an abomination to the black nation.
Why he sound like Lando though?
No.
Listen.
For real. You know, at this point, it's I just watch and let them build out this new canon how they will, and I judge it each project as it comes out. You know,
Now, Candace, you always look at the bright side. Just give me your honest answer, man, because I know you always.
I'm not looking at the bright side. Listen, the way that it is what it is my view on Star Wars.
Gotcha.
So I love Star Wars, right? I prefer the EU. Won't have it. So for me to continue to love Star Wars is just me enjoying or not enjoying what is being placed in front of me right now. I don't love everything that they put out. I like some things that they put out, and it's really just that simple. You know, if I had my druthers, I would go back to the EU. Can't do it. I deal with what is in front of me now.
That warms my heart because you know where the real canon is at.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, yeah.
And you have a fantastic YouTube show, but you are killing it on Instagram.
Boy said learn how to hate, Callis. He said learn.
Learn how to hate. We're trying, Neil. No, we're trying, but our brother is so diplomatic.
Let me let you understand something. The name is Callus. Just the name is Callus.
But you don't hate though. Yo.
I could hate.
The name is Callus.
I know the name is Callus. I could hate when it's.
I hate them.
Yeah, the point that I make with that is it's two different worlds to me. That's how I view it. It's just two separate worlds for me. The EU is superior, right? What we have in front of us right now is the current canon. And so I intake the current canon, because the only other thing that I would do, I'm not the kind of person, if I hate it, I turn it off. I'm not going to sit here and make thousands of videos about it. I just don't watch it. I don't fuck with it. If I break up with you, it's a wrap. I'm not the nigga bang. I'm not the dude coming in and begging at your door. You know what I mean? If it's over, it's over.
Gotcha.
So if for me to continue to enjoy Star Wars, I deal with what's in front of me right now, in each project at a time.
Did you enjoy Visions too?
I enjoyed one of those episodes.
Dang. I enjoyed 3 of them, and that was barely 3.
So the bottom line.
We got to talk about that, Callus.
So the bottom line.
Actually like 3 of them.
Is that Callus?
Hold on, D. I thought you didn't watch Star Wars no more. Hold on, Abu.
Bro,
Hold on, Abu.
How many times do I got to tell you? I said I was looking forward to Visions. The reason I like Visions because it's not messing with George's stuff.
He did say that. He did say that.
He did.
He did say that.
I was trying to catch you slipping, but you did.
If Disney,
No.
if Disney would just do that, and stop messing with George's stuff, I'd be happy. You can make a whole Visions proves you can do it without touching George's timeline.
See, I love the fact that Callus is giving a good critique as a Star Wars content creator, that he knows what is superior and what is trashola. But I'm not going to tell you it's trashola.
No, you know what?
Watch it the way I watch it and critique it on a day-to-day basis. We got some plans of Disney fake Lucasfilm sitting up here like, sweet Jesus, we love Callus. Oh my God, he's the best. He's the best. He's giving us some light. But nobody else gives a fuck about him. But I love the fact that my brother, like me, and Cersei Lannister, you better watch all the Star Wars content or there will be violence. I choose violence. I'm on my Cersei Lannister shit. And Lord Callus will go that way too if you fuck around and find out.
All right, let's read this article because I know Callus. Go ahead, speak.
No, I was just going to answer Hawkwood Gaming, where I do intake it all. I watch it all. So all of Star Wars, I intake all of Star Wars.
The gaming seems like it's basically doing what they doing, trying to create content that actually give people a lot of fun in playing Star Wars. Shit, Star Wars: The Old Republic MMO has been going strong for 10 years, and I still play that. And I don't
Callus,
have
you start streaming too. You start game streaming. What's up, bro? You busy?
Well, no, I don't want to play the game in its current state. So the first two boards were pretty good for me, but then when I got to Jeddah, it just crashes. And so I don't want to.
I hate
yeah.
You
And so
playing
I don't want-
PC? You on PC?
Yeah, I'm on PC. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's the worst, Callus. That is the
Yeah.
absolute
So
worst.
because I'm an immersion dude, so when I play the video game, like I get immersed in that world.
Yep.
And so I don't want to get immersed and then have to turn it off and then go in and turn it off, go in and
Star
turn it
Wars-
off. So I'm waiting for them to fix it.
Star Wars: The Old Republic came out in 2011, just the year before the Disney sale. George Lucas was consulted on everything. Everything went to the maker's desk to either approve or didn't approve, and they made that it was so immersive. But I've also heard the legends of Star Wars Galaxy that they had, I think about either a year or two before that, and they said that was like one of the greatest Star Wars sandboxes of all time. I missed that boat.
You missed it, bro.
You was in it?
Oh yeah,
I was hearing all the legendary stories
in
behind it. I was
NGO
sitting up
through
there like,
all of it.
where was the fuck was I at?
Listen, Star Wars Galaxies was
That was
Chef's
an anomaly.
kiss Star
They
Wars.
said that was
Chef's
lightning
kiss
in a
Star
pot.
Wars. Absolutely.
Mm.
And then they tried
Mark.
to compete with WoW. That was the problem.
Well, I was playing WoW at that time. So I was up here doing raids and all that other good
Yeah.
shit. And one of our members was playing Star Wars Galaxy. So
Galaxies was
yeah.
Chef's kiss, bro.
Real quick though,
Especially
Mark.
jump to light speed. Oh my god, bro.
Mark, you had something to
Yo,
say.
I heard there
What
was
you about
like
to say?
bounty hunter. There was like bounty hunter.
You could be in.
Hey man, look, we trying to. Mark, Mark, you had
See
something
me
to
and
say.
Lord Dallas
Yeah, my
moving
bad.
out.
Mark, you had something to say.
No, I was just gonna make the quick point why this is actually a L, for Disney Star Wars. This whole Mark Hamill, Hayden Christensen thing, because I got a question. I already know the answer, but please help me out. Did they not say that the sequel trilogy was the end of the Skywalker saga? Did they not say that? Yes or no?
Wow, they did
say that.
So how can you have it both ways? Now, because nothing else is working, The Mandalorian went belly up this last season. Now you want to go back to the Skywalkers. You messed up, you idiots, because you had to name Rey a Skywalker, but you said it was the end of the Skywalker saga, which meant that it was the end of Rey Skywalker too. So what we were supposed to get after this was supposed to be something unrelated to the Skywalkers. But no, that's not what we're getting, is it? We are going to get Rey Skywalker, and you want to bring back Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker. Please make it make sense.
That's what they should have. That's what they should have focused on. That was their ace in the hole. They could have used Grogu. Just went 500 years in the future. That's it. They love him so much.
I'm surprised they haven't made Grogu a Skywalker.
That fucking merch gimmick has ran its course.
As a matter of fact, he was trained by a Skywalker, so that disqualifies him too. He spent 2 years with Luke Skywalker. He's connected to the Skywalker saga.
He ain't even stay a fucking week with Skywalker. He didn't
get
trained, even fucking stay a week with him.
By their canon,
it was 2 years.
He was with Luke.
It was 2 years.
That's a
Yeah,
bullshit.
still can't talk somehow.
Psych job. Ain't nobody gonna believe they was there for 2 fucking years and all he did was goo goo gaga and flipping the fucking squirrel. Come on,
Honestly,
man. Stop
bro,
it.
that's my biggest problem with that damn character. I'm like, bro, how is that species supposed to live if you can't freaking defend by stand on your own and you 50, my dude? Like I can see if
50.
you 10, but 50. Come on, man.
He couldn't even complete.
You gotta do better than that. 50 years old.
So it demands a suspension of us believing even in their canon, even in what they're saying. They told us it was the end of the Skywalker saga. Now they're saying, hey, get ready for Luke Skywalker and Anakin again. Bro, you can't even get your own story straight. You know what I mean? But we're supposed to be wrong for pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now even Star Wars theory. So you're going to not like the Star Wars content? You gotta like the Star Wars content, or there will be violence. Bring in
Yeah,
Cersei.
yeah.
I choose violence.
All right. All right, let's check out this article real quick, fellas. This is what it says. Mark Hamill responds to Star Wars return. Kathleen Kennedy trying to make things right with the fans? That was the question. Those claims Mark Hamill is returning to Star Wars just might be true, as the actor is asked about the recent announced Rey movie. Giant Freaking Robot recently reported from their sources that Mark Hamill will be back as Luke Skywalker in the Daisy Ridley Rey movie, along with Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. In a recent interview with Esquire, Mark Hamill is asked about playing a Force Ghost in the Rey movie, where Hamill plays a coy possible, suggesting a return is imminent. Now, this is Mark Hamill talking. One thing you learn working for Lucasfilm: everything is confidential. Everything is confidential. So if I were involved, I wouldn't be able to tell you. And if I were not involved, I wouldn't be able to tell you. So I don't know. We'll all find out together, I guess, said Hamill.
Good answer.
Ooh, so exciting. Come on, bro.
No one ever.
I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
There's a Rey movie coming out, fellas.
You cannot bring me.
I'll believe it when I see it.
You cannot bring me into the theaters over a Rey movie. You're using our childhood hero that you bastardized and destroyed, and you're going to sit up here and act like we supposed to be okay, knowing that you're trying to. He already exposed y'all. He already exposed you since The Last Jedi, but yet you keep putting his good name to the dirt, and now you have nothing else because the merch ain't the merch is going to.
Real quick.
How many Grogu dogs are you going to get?
Hold that thought. Let me answer this guy's question. Lucas, glad you're on the show. He says Star Wars Theory is the only creator keeping me invested in Star Wars. Looking forward to Vader 2. Now, hold on. Now, I'm going to be ODB. Star Wars Theory is dope, but Lord Callis is the best.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's Dark Council talking.
Salute to Star Wars Theory, but he ain't lying, bro. I'm saying.
Like I said,
Callis is meticulous. If you haven't checked out his channel and his material, you're missing something.
Missing out on
you ain't having the full Star Wars experience if you ain't checking that out.
I agree.
The problem is that they know Luke Skywalker is a cultural icon. You fucked it up. Nothing else is working. So you got to go to the well and pray to God that we do this right with Luke Skywalker. Well, the blueprint was there in Mandalorian season 2. So, and you need to get Rey away from Luke, and don't try to, do the switcheroo and have, I don't need no man, nor no Jedi, ghost, or anything else. Don't do that. But you're going to do that anyway, because that is your whole agenda. Leave Mark Hamill out of it. It's already dead. It's a dead IP. It really is. They ain't making no money behind it. I'm not supporting it in no way, no how. The only reason I still got fucking Disney Plus is I need to see Ahsoka. I need to see my girl Rosario walk around.
Hey, I'm glad you said that, Abu. I'm glad you said that. Abu, I'm glad you said that. Rest in peace to Ray Stevenson, man, because
that caught me by surprise.
While we was on the Dark Council break, my boy, he passed away, and just in his honor, this guy have came out with some dope movies and playing supporting roles, because Mark, I know you can attest to this. He killed it in RRR as the villain. So
yes, he did.
Him being a villain in Ahsoka, it's no doubt in my mind that he's going to do a good job on that role, because he played dope villains. And wasn't he in he was in
Punisher, Thor?
No, wasn't he
Rome.
in Denzel Washington movie? What's that movie with the Bible?
Book of Eli?
Book of Eli?
Wasn't he a villain in Book of Eli, or am I wrong?
I don't remember him in there.
Chad, y'all
if
let
he
me
was
know.
There, I missed him.
Yeah, I don't remember him either. But he might be. You might be right, Fatal.
You guys let me know in the chat.
I think you're thinking of someone else. Yeah,
Okay,
I think you're
maybe I
thinking
am.
of someone else. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I think he's someone else.
You
I'm not
remember
sure.
the big guy that was in the movie with the goggles and he was like the sidekick to the villain? You know what I'm talking about?
Was that him?
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah,
You know what?
No, I don't think it's him. No.
Okay.
I don't know. I've learned Fatal is pretty sharp with this, man. He might surprise you.
I'm gonna see what the chat say. The chat know better than me. So, but rest in peace to Ray Stevenson, man. Like y'all said, that was surprising, but you know, Death doesn't have a name or a date. It don't have a date. You know, it don't have an age or a date. It can get you at any time. So, shout out to him.
His Punisher was on point though.
I hear a lot of people say his Punisher was the best, but I've never seen it. I've never seen his Punisher. But yeah, man. Somebody help me out in the chat. Go ahead.
You know, if you look in our DM, I gave you this article about I think it's a young lady. I'm not sure. It might be a young guy, a young man, who is looking forward to seeing the Ahsoka series. You know, because I mean, we can feel how we feel about Disney, Star Wars, and everything. And I see some people like really condemning other people for watching this stuff. But this story kind of makes you put it all in perspective, because this guy is dying from cancer, all right? And his dying wish is to see the Ahsoka show, you know? So they're trying to get in touch with Disney to see if they can make it happen. I'm actually going to do a video on this when I get a chance, because I just want to give it a little bit of a signal boost. And, you know, even though my videos, ain't nobody watching them, but still, you know, somebody can see it.
Hey, I watch your videos, bro.
You do, bro. I love you for that too, man. You like one of the only like 10 comments I be getting regularly. So thank you. But that's not about me. It's about this young man.
I'll mosey on there, Mark. I've been lackadaisical. My bad, brother.
Oh, man,
Bro.
it's about this young man. This is what I'm talking about, you know?
Yeah.
And you know, that's his dying wish. So there are some people out there who want to enjoy Star Wars, you know, and this is why I do give the shout out, you know, to Callus and everything like that, because he's representing that. He's representing those people who are just going to go with what it is today. You know, we talk about what it was and what we miss and what we wish would come back, but there are some people who are in the present and they're accepting it for what it is. And, you know, nothing could bring that home more than a story like this, you know?
Yeah.
He's not expected to live until August, man. It's like some of us are looking forward to the next holiday season.
Yeah.
It's like by August, he could be dead. And one of the things that he's asking for is to see Ahsoka. So this has got to be a reminder to us, you know, the critics, and it's got to be a reminder to those who are creating it too.
Yes.
You know, remember who your public, remember who we are. All types of different people with all types of different circumstances. You know, you owe these people who love your stuff so much to give them your best, you know, so fix your writing, you know, fix all of this stuff so you can give us what we know that Star Wars is and what it could be.
You were right.
And, you know, that's all I'm saying, man.
What's this?
Book of Eli 2010.
You see? Fatal Dominance always on point.
Bro, I told you.
Always on point.
I told you. I told you.
Dominance.
Bro,
I've learned. Fatal got that.
Okay.
Bro.
He do.
No,
bro.
I'm waiting for Fatal Dominance prediction a couple of years back, where they said once George Lucas passes away, God forbid, they are going to redo all 6 of those films. It's almost
Chillmonger is coming. Chillmonger is coming, bro. I hate to
coming.
say it.
Fatal Dominance.
I don't want to be right on that, but
I don't want you to be
It depends
right too,
who's the
but
president at the time.
It's creeping towards that.
If he were to go like last year, probably. But I don't know how much time Kathleen Palpatine has on her contract left. And after Indiana Jones does what I perceive it will do, I think that she'll be out of the picture by the time that decision ever gets made.
That's one of the
Can I
topics
ask
of the
Mark
night.
something, though? Mark,
Chillmonger.
What would you do in that situation where that guy who's about to die asks, do you give him the movie? You just say, tell everyone he didn't see it? Like, what do you do? Ahsoka, the series.
Yeah, you let him see it. If it's done, you let him see it.
Facts.
We've had these types of stories before. You know, I've done them before. There was one poor guy who really wanted to see The Last Jedi, and that really set me off. You know what I mean? Because
I remember that.
He was dying. He wanted to see The Last Jedi, and I'm like, This is the shit you give him, a dying man. You know, it's
But
like
he
there's
loved
no
it.
way if he,
He loved it.
Good for him.
I hope he did, bro.
No, I
hope
think
he
that
did.
was
He probably thought there was a plan at that point. He's like, oh no, this is part 2 of a trilogy. They mapped this out.
Yeah. You know, and that's good. You know, I prayed that he liked it. You know, but at the same time, if like let's say Star Wars Theory, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Star Wars Theory overcame his own battle with cancer. You know what I mean? It's like if you're going through a life and death battle, and I remember him telling his story, he held on to Luke Skywalker, right? Why would somebody like that want to see Luke Skywalker defeated, you know, or even in a state of defeat, even if he came back? That's not what we watch Star Wars for. You know, we watch Star Wars to see our heroes, and we watch them to get inspired by them. You know, so that's all I'm saying. It's like that's what you want to remind Disney of when they're making this. This is Star Wars. You can watch something else, Terms of Endearment, you know, some crap like that. If you want to watch human suffering and drama, you know, Star Wars is more supposed to be about a rip-rousing, you know, adventure, you know, swashbuckling, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. Just remember your audience. Remember who we are.
Yes, sir.
You know,
even
we're not
though
here
it
for all
was
that.
changed, but just think about the name of it. I know initially it was Star Wars, but just think about the subtitle as A New Hope. Luke was hope. He was not despair. He was not, oh, I saw my nephew have a bad dream and I'm gonna go and 66 him while he's sleeping. I hate, like, you don't understand how much I gotta get on screen for this. You don't understand how much I hate that, because again, I want to tell the story. You probably heard this before, and I'm going to tell it again.
I love
in the EU, the superior Star Wars, Jason, the real nephew, used a dark side technique on Luke during the Darkness trilogy, where he made Luke think Mara died. And you know what Luke said? Luke said to Jason, he says, "Hey, we don't do that here." He literally used a dark side technique on Luke, and Luke says, "Hey, we don't do that here." In this new, whatever we call it, he has an idea. He thinks Ben is supposed to be doing something, and he goes into 66 him. Miss me with that. That whole concept is trash. I don't care what anybody says.
D, what you don't understand is he was just walking about doing his patrols. It was late night. He's like, let me see what's happening in Ben's room. He heard voices, and the voices got him at that moment. That was it. And it's a lot better when you put it that way.
Listen, hey fellas, how many guys?
It still doesn't work.
Parents walked. How many parents out there walked in on us when we were younger doing something not so savory? You know, could you imagine if our parents just killed us because, or thought about killing us?
Yeah, right.
The devil takes you, lad.
What are you doing? You know what I mean? You got to die. I mean, they might think better of it later, but just to even be tempted, it's like if you're raising somebody, if you're somebody's guardian, and you sense like kids have like some real darkness in them, you know. They do all types of crazy stuff.
They do now.
You don't
these
think
days.
about killing them. You're thinking, I'm going to have to sit down and talk with this kid.
Yeah.
You know? So that's the reason why it just didn't ring true. If you're a parent, it doesn't make sense.
Doesn't even sit well. Yeah.
This is real right here. Last American
And
Outlaw.
not only is it a parent.
Also, you on your phone, so I know you lagging. It's gonna take you a while.
Because I don't know if he meant a parent like you can see it, or a parent like a father.
No, I was just gonna continue. I was gonna say it doesn't, not just a parent, right? This is his best friend's kid, right? You know, this is my best friend and his sister, and he's trying to kill them. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I never
Not only
thought-
that.
I never thought like that. That's his
Not only that.
Who was sent to him?
Yes.
To train.
And in Empire Strikes Back, right? Right. And in Empire Strikes Back, when Luke has the vision and Yoda looks at it, Yoda says the future is full of emotions, so it's hard to tell. But Luke had this vision and all of a sudden just knew, oh, Ben's gonna do all these crazy stuff. Let me just kill him now. Nah, miss me with that too, bro.
Facts.
And then fast forward, rewind. His dad killed a lot of Jedis, killed a lot of people, killed his own wife, and Luke still reason with him to bring him to the light side.
That's the whole. Again, the Luke is hope. It's literally a new hope. Oh my God, that's a this. How you gonna buy something? You spend $4.8 billion on something and don't understand the issue about it. Come on, man.
Right. If it's one character you don't mess with like that, it would be Luke Skywalker.
That's
that's where they went.
They already did Han Solo dirty, made him a deadbeat dad. He was a general.
Did him dirty,
he was a general. He was loved and respected. He ain't had to do no smuggling no more. He had the princess. He was living the high life. Now all of a sudden we get Force Awakens. He was like, "Yeah, we divorced, and I skipped out on her and went back."
That's like saying you're gonna buy all of DC, and you're not gonna have Bruce Wayne Batman in it. That's essentially what they did with Luke Skywalker. You bought Star Wars, and you're gonna say you don't want to have the Star or Star Wars in it.
Yeah, Anzo, it's sort of like Wakanda without T'Challa.
Exactly.
One thing they got right.
Well, they did exactly. Well, they did
that. Sequel trilogy before the bullshit was General Hux. That man was my guy. He was the greatest space Nazi you will ever see in your life. But that was in Force Awakens. He had moxie. He was strong.
But that Force had potential.
He was walking with Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren had everybody all scared and shook to death. He walking, careful, Ren. Don't you say X, Y, and Z. I roll with Leader Snow. And he did his thing. Back to the First Order. My man was ready to go to war. What happened? What happened?
The spy.
You know, in retrospect, when I
said
back,
Mama Joe's eye hole, dragging his ass on the floor. Made him a bottom bitch.
when I think about that stupid ass Star Killer base, man, like, do you understand how dumb that thing is when you think about it? Like, bro, you eliminate a star, that base. What happens to the planet then? Like the planet that you made this thing on, where does it go? It's not a base. It's just you just destroyed the star. You're gonna be spinning around in the galaxy aimlessly. You're probably gonna crash into something else. What kind of
General Hux had so much potential. It just
yeah. But let me segue real quick. There's something going on with Disney.
Yo, the actor, after all these years, 7 years, he has not mentioned one thing about that movie. He never made an interview.
He's smart.
He basically said, "This is my paycheck. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here." That's my dude.
But have y'all noticed it's something going on with Disney, man? Mark, you brought this to my attention. I've seen a few videos, but they closing down, and D, I seen you make a video about it too. They closing down the hotel, the Galaxy Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
They starting to wipe out all these shows on Disney Plus because of money. Are they getting a picture that people don't want to see this stuff?
I actually read something that the reason, and I don't know how true this is, but I read that the reason for them eliminating the shows from Disney Plus was more about the writer's strike and having to pay royalties.
Okay. That makes sense, though.
I heard that.
Greedy Hollywood, greedying.
Mm-hmm.
But what about
that's what it's always been about?
What was I saying? That we can make this show, but it's not even worth putting it on and keeping it on the streaming service. Like, you won't even make us that much money. The show should have probably never been made.
Thank you. Nobody wanted it. I don't even know. I don't even know why was that such an important thing to put Willow out.
Because Lucasfilm realized they have other things that's not Star Wars, including Indiana Jones, and they said anything but Star Wars, and this is what they got. This is what we got.
You got Indiana Jones is about to come out. Mark sent me an article. I can't find it right now, but it said it's slated to bomb. Do you guys think that it's going to do bad?
What?
Yes. The Indiana Jones new movie.
It's not looking good.
Well, here's the thing. The last one they did, didn't he have a son? So why would they not continue with his son?
Bro,
I don't understand. That doesn't make any sense.
Bro, I thought that too.
Said it the best. I would because the last one was so bad, and I didn't even think it was bad, to be honest with you. It wasn't on.
I didn't like the payoff. I didn't like the payoff at all.
I'm just saying it felt still like Indiana Jones. It felt still like
you know, what Spielberg and Lucas will always make with Indiana Jones.
What you were talking about, the one when he went inside the refrigerator?
Moved on from that. If it makes any sense. What?
I know you ain't talking about the one where he went inside the refrigerator and the nuclear bomb dropped.
Yeah,
and he went inside.
I went to the
man. Bro, that's the most idiotic thing
but
I've seen.
I didn't blow a gasket out of it.
Boo.
You know,
you mean to
I'm gonna
tell
blow
me?
a gasket if Indy says I fought the Nazis? Yeah, but you colonized indigenous people.
Boo. You mean to tell me if a nuclear bomb drops and you jump inside a refrigerator, you're not going to die?
If you can open up the door, yeah, you ain't gonna die.
I'm
just kidding, bro. It's just a movie. We're suspending belief,
bro. When I saw that,
think about this. Even in, I'll give you another movie that was fictional, but it still made more sense. Even in what was that, the X-Men Wolverine movie when they show Logan for the Hiroshima, right?
Yeah.
But that was believable, D.
Yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. Think about that. He has mutant powers. They were underground, and he had a lead pipe over top of him.
He was underground.
You saw him still get burned up. He's Indiana Jones in a damn refrigerator.
Perfect analogy.
He comes out of the refrigerator. This is the refrigerator that is.
Perfect analogy.
Commercial.
We watched Wolverine go through a nuclear bomb himself in that movie. We saw, even though he got healing powers, we saw him get burned to a crisp.
Yep.
I mean, he was burnt up.
Superman too. Superman got burned.
Oh yeah, so did. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. But you mean to tell me Indiana Jones walk out the refrigerator unscathed?
Bro, you act like you never saw Indiana Jones do some unbelievable stuff before, though.
Right. That's true.
Dude jumped out of a crashing plane in a deflated life raft, went over a waterfall, did all types of crazy stuff.
That's still believable.
But Son was beating guns with a whip.
That's not he's right.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Son's main weapon was a whip.
Exactly. Dude,
I don't care what nobody
it's Indiana
Raiders
Jones, bro. I'm just saying.
Raiders of the Lost Ark is another one where a young black boy wanted to be Indiana Jones. That movie was perfect.
That was fire. Bro. Yeah.
If you like that, you're gonna like Fast and Furious, Jay. Give it a chance.
No, because I stopped watching Fast and Furious at
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift. They lost me after.
No, this last one. This last
one
one is good though. Jason Momoa went crazy. I appreciate
I heard he really just let it fly with that one.
If for nothing else, watch that movie for that. Yeah,
he does this thing.
Mark, you hard on movies, pause. So
it's not like that, Callis. It'll have Jay saying pause a lot, but it's like he plays a character.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only watching the Ahsoka thing just for my girl Rosario. I don't give a fuck about the plot. I'm just
I'm interested in that. Ahsoka and Acolyte.
Use that sexy voice and say whatever you want, girl.
Y'all want to know this is to my New York heads. Fun fact, look it up if you think I'm lying. Rosario Dawson used to date Jay-Z.
Used to who?
Rosario Dawson, the chick that's gonna play Ahsoka. She dated Jay-Z.
That's not even the most interesting.
Because she went on a Reddit. But watch this. Chill Monkey, you share yours.
I didn't know that.
This is the thing. But watch this. They broke up because she said something on the show. She said, I'm dating a rapper named Jay-Z. And as soon as she said that, Jay-Z dropped her. Because you know, Jay-Z at the time, he was trying to be all quiet about who the women he dated and stuff like that. So yeah, they was dating each other. Rosario Dawson. You would think that would be two different type of people.
He wasn't dating her. He was smashing her. It's like I love the way women twist stuff like that. She was never the one. She was never the one. They weren't dating. She was just face down.
He was playing Twister in the Vitals.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
She never had that spot, bro. She never had that spot. She was just one of many. That's all.
Okay. I mean, you're absolutely right. That's how the game goes. She could have been a groupie or jump off.
Like, don't worry, Jigga. I got this. I got
Chill,
this.
Marker.
Don't worry about it.
That's a scary comment. Nail White said she's also in a cult. Look it up. That must be why she was with the New Jersey Senator Cory Booker.
Bro, it's Hollywood. That's
no.
They're all in cults, man. They do all that spirit cooking, all that stuff, man. All of them are into that stuff,
including.
Can't trust it, huh?
I said, including Jigga Man.
Oh man, Callis, don't get me started. You know,
listen, the Illuminati.
Listen,
the Illuminati.
Easy.
Yeah, we ain't trying to get shut down.
Nah, don't shut me down, cause them dudes on YouTube, man. Them dudes on YouTube.
Big red mark on the stream. The stream has been interrupted.
Right, you never know. You never know.
No, I can't get this out of my mind. They probably floating off of the earth or something. It's a damn black pyramid. With dark roads.
Chillbugger, we never did get to ask you, man. What do you think about Luke Skywalker and Anakin Skywalker?
I thought you were gonna say, what do you think about the Illuminati?
No, man.
What I think about Luke coming back, I think he made it like an announcement maybe 3 years ago. I'm done with the character. I'm putting it to bed. Thanks everyone. It was a dream. And then we saw what happened at the end of season 2, and he's like, ha ha ha, we fooled you. So this is more of the same. It's like it's a non-answer. It's nothing. It's useless. This statement that he has about we're done and I'm never coming back, or we don't know if I come back, I can't tell you. It's just words.
Yeah, and then you have the promo with Cal Kestis for Survivor.
Oh yeah. That commercial I saw.
But that was just a commercial, so there was more to it than that.
Yeah, but the point of it is that he's still involved.
He's still in the universe.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's still involved.
And you got to think, that's paperwork contracts with him being under that Lucasfilm, LucasArts, or whatever.
Well, yeah, he did. He also, Callis, if I'm correct, he did sell his likeness to them, so they can use him. Oh,
Luke really?
Yeah, the digital thing they did. I believe he did sell his likeness to them, so he got.
They all did.
Well,
yeah. They all did. I did a video on that years ago. Digital clones, all of them did.
Shout out
the
to
future.
Shout out to
Fatal. I got a request.
Mark.
Can you let Abu read this one specifically?
Oh, no problem. Here you go, Abu.
Read it out loud.
No, go ahead.
Wow.
Come on, Abu.
I'm not reading it.
It's a super chat, bro. It's a super chat. You have to.
Abu, after you read it, I got your back. I'm on let you know the real deal about that. But go ahead, Abu.
Yeah, because I know it's a fake. But all right.
No, you don't have to do that. Just read the super chat, bro.
Snyder didn't confirm Snyder versus over in the Vermo. He didn't even put down the actual
read the super chat. Respect the super chat. He paid money.
Snyder confirms Snyder versus over in Vermo. Sad day. Everybody moved on. Do you think his film will reach cult status in the future? All right. Well, to answer that,
it was fake.
Justice League shut down the HBO Max server where people couldn't even watch it because people tried to get in to watch it. They had no movie or no show that will shut down their service.
You got to think during the beer virus. That was the biggest thing that year.
We had the beer virus when Wonder Woman 84 came out. That shit was.
But Sean Christopher, to answer your question, that was a fake Twitter post. That
big
was dropped.
Fake Twitter post, and then
Zack Snyder would never say it's over. Zack Snyder would never. You would never out of Zack Snyder's lips. Pause. Hear him say that the Snyderverse is over. He's just not that type of person.
No,
he's not that type
he
of
said it wasn't over. He literally said in
but how do we know that it was
the
fake
convention that he will be happy and would want to finish his story.
Mark, you know how I know it's fake? Because I checked on the app, and also that would have been all over the news if that was.
That's
real.
why I was sitting up here looking at this like Vermo. He wanted to say Vero. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, he meant Vero. Oh,
okay. Well, whatever he got it from, I knew it was a fake, but you guys wanted me to say Snyder was over so bad. It's like, read the goddamn super chat and let's see it.
I just wanted you to read the super chat.
Sean is a big supporter of the Dark. Sean is a big supporter of the Dark Council show. Thank you so much, bro.
I'm not done yet.
I mean,
that
Supergirl said that Henry Cavill saw it and he loved it. So I mean that.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised.
That was real.
By that, but then again, I'm not really surprised. I mean, Henry Cavill still got his hand on the pulse of the fandom, and that's another thing we always loved about him, man. And we're still salty behind that shit.
I still got a feeling, bro. I got a feeling, Abu. Now this is just me. I got a feeling it ain't over with Henry Cavill in the Superman role
right now.
I just don't feel like it's
right
over.
now in the behind the scenes. Warner Brothers is so dead broke because Black Adam and Shazam didn't work. So,
bro, I watched Shazam.
That was trash.
Let me pull a Dmajini on this, and let me look right into the camera.
Okay.
And now, White, I promise you, I'll get to your super chat. But shout out to Dmajini. I watched Shazam over the weekend. It was on HBO Max. I went there, paid for that, going to the movies and paid for that. After I was done watching that movie, my brain told me this movie is
That was one of their write-off movies because there was
I didn't hate it. I didn't hate
that
it.
movie was terrible.
What's happening right now behind the scenes? It's interesting because they are so down on it. Is that the rumors is that there's gonna be another sale of Warner Brothers. They're trying to deep six it. So now contenders are trying to jump in it to at the very least be that new heads of it. But two of them, Pam Abney and Mike DeLuca, they pro Snyder. And they told the bosses from day one, let him finish this. This is what's making us money. But for whatever reason, they didn't bite. But the whole convention was their idea for him to come and talk about all the movies from Man of Steel to Justice League. And then they had the IMAX showing of what Zack was really trying to put together for the movie itself, if he could have got it into the theater. And everybody was blown away. What is happening now is a wait and see to see what happens if this thing goes belly up. And then they're going to have to, that's why this whole thing with Gunn, I don't know why he stays on, social media to fight with fans when you should be making a movie that it's a possibility it still might not even get made if they buy out the company, if new owners comes in, and then you're going to have to figure out what are you going to do with that.
You're kind of right, Abu, because this movie's supposed to drop in 2025. It's a lot can happen within that time. You know what I mean?
A lot can happen. And that's another reason why Snyder did say, I want to finish this. He literally said it in the convention. So it's not like he's saying, oh, we doing it. No, I would like to do it. I want to finish it.
All I got to say is this, though, Abu, that Rebel Moon.
Oh, no. Rebel Moon is going to cement him as the powerhouse that he is. Because if something happens at Warner Brothers and they belly up, Rebel Moon is destroying everything in his path. You don't think that they're going to try to get him back at Warner's?
But watch this, though. To all my people that's kind of depressed about Star Wars not being up to par,
I knew he was going there.
This
son,
no,
Star Wars
listen,
got nothing to do with the other one, bro. One ain't got
Star Wars
Rebel ain't got shit to do with Star Wars.
No,
man.
listen, man.
Comes out,
Come
Callis,
on.
it's a fucking rap.
Y'all
It ain't got nothing. You knew that's like Doom, Star Trek. What the that got to do with Star Wars?
Picard.
No,
with Picard.
See, if this
One
man
has nothing to do with the other one.
Okay, you're exactly right. But listen, this is what I was about to say. Rebel Moon was originally a Star Wars script.
That's
now
key.
I'm not saying that Rebel Moon is going to be the savior and destroy Star Wars. That's not what I'm saying.
Look at Harry Potter. Compare Harry Potter to Star Wars: A New Hope. Same goddamn story.
Harry
Potter is Luke Skywalker.
If this man let me finish, I promise it's not going to go the way that you think it's going to go. Gaming just got it right. All I'm saying is when this movie drops, you're going to see similarities of Star Wars, because when you look at the concept art, you see laser swords, lightsabers. So you're gonna see similarities. That's all I was gonna say, Mike.
Bro, when you know how when you go to a park, any one of those parks that's not Disney, and you can buy and you can buy those laser swords, and all you do is look at that shit like, look at this cheap ass lightsaber. You
don't do my boy like that. Don't do my boy Snyder like that.
Wow. When you look at a sword, a laser sword, quote unquote, that's not a lightsaber, you laugh at that shit. He's looking at this motherfucker.
So all it could be basically is fake ass Star Wars. It's basically what he's saying, coming from Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder.
I'm just saying, bro. The two are two different things. Like,
Abu, why they doing my boy like
took
that?
a hot dump
what I'm saying
on
is,
Rebel Moon.
I would not compare Game of Thrones to Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it's fantastical, but it's not the same thing. I'm not gonna not watch Game of Thrones because I like Lord of the Rings. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same
I get
thing,
you,
bro.
but I will say this. The fact that Star Wars is hobbling along, almost about to fall into that coffin for real, it would be nice to have some competition. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
He said it struggles Star Wars, basically.
Star Wars. Man, y'all go too far, man. Shut up.
But I'm not saying it's not going to be good. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that it's not going to be good. I'm just saying that your comparison, you always when something come out, you always like, you always like,
Cupid Zirconia
Star Wars. This is the Star Wars killer.
You acting like this is
like,
he calling
bro,
it the Star
the only thing
Wars.
gonna kill Star Wars is Star Wars. That's the only thing that can kill Star Wars. Is Star Wars.
All I was gonna say
Me and Mark in the theater, we were watching Rebel Moon. It was like, this is the best Star Wars movie I've never seen before. He's like enjoying it, but it's like fake ass Star Wars. I can't stand this shit.
Shout out to Now White with the $10 super chat. He says money talks and promises walk. Most definitely.
Now! Everyone! I need you all to lend me your energy! I know you take that!
Good.
I got you, Goku.
He dropped that super chat like 45 minutes ago. I'm glad you read it, bro.
On that note, we clowning each other. There's 5 minutes left in the show.
Wait, pull up Vertical Horizon. Rebel Moon will have Jedi and Sith.
I am not pulling that up.
No, pull it up. Pull it up, bro.
Wow.
Can you imagine how long it's going to take them to blow up the Death Star in slow motion, bro?
Wow.
Y'all better quit doing my boy Snyder like that.
They going for your kidneys, Fatal. They going straight for the kidneys.
They doing my boy Snyder dirty, bro.
You can't even let me have something.
Vertical Horizon, I'm not gonna lie. That's funny though.
He said Star Wars doing how slow motion will destroy the
Dang. On that note, Abu Nas, what you got for us, man?
All right. Well, I've had such a great time tonight. I tell you, I haven't laughed like this in a while. Oh But that's what my brothers, man.
Yes, sir.
They could. When I hang out with my bros, I had a rough day at work, and look at me now. I'm just as happy as I can be. I have a heart attack between you guys.
Lady Marine said, "Abu, breathe,
breathe,
Abu."
And I'm having some delicious decaf iced tea orange from Turkey Hill. I suggest you get it.
Shout out to John 3PO right now. He's distributing his. I hope I said that right. Distributing. He's distributing his comic book. You guys, please support that. Lorena Creole. She was going on a trip. She's resting, but Dark Council will be back. Best believe. Right. We got Mike with bad knees. Thank you so much, sir. This is what he says. He says, "Good show, fellas. Be good, everyone. We appreciate you, brothers."
Mike has bad knees. Salute, brother. Sorry, I've been laughing my ass off, but I really
hopefully some of the super chat money will go towards Anzo's electric bill, and he'll be able to join us sometime in the future.
Shout out to Anzo.
Love you, Anzo.
Shout out to Chill Muggo on the stream. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. He come out with the dopest content. Dmajini, he's at almost at 2K. Make sure to subscribe to my boy, because he's making that dope content too. I can honestly say this panel right here is the most talented crew on YouTube. Not to diss anybody, not to diss nobody.
You didn't say that last week, guys. He said that because Chillmonger, so subscribe to Chillmonger.
Right, facts. That's true.
But I say that
we're
because
happy to have you here, Chill.
Subs don't have nothing to do with talent. Views ain't have nothing to do with talent. I can honestly say these guys on this panel is the most talented crew. That's all I can say. Now, on that note, Abu Nas Doppelganger.
All right, let's do it. What a show, what a show, what a show. And now that everybody, wait a minute. All right, let my Dark Council get their little jokes and their little sniper marks out. All right, you done?
Yeah, we done.
Anyway,
yeah,
I know we had a lot of laughs, we had a lot of shenanigans, and a lot of pop culture news along with it. But as you know, we finally come to the end of the show. But take heart, Pilgrim, we will be back, and we will be back in full force. So keep your notifications on, and you will know when the Dark Council will go live. But for now, come on, let's put your stuff in the trash, turn out the lights, and lock the door when you leave. But let me leave you with the one that you need. Let's go. One time for your mind, two time for the nine. Salute to all you guys and the girls in the chat. Y'all the real heroes, for real. Thank you for all your support. Edgar Allan Poe, better all call and Geico. Get the discount for the Dark Council show. Lay low, all your bitch ass clowns on the go. The 6-man team, all pro, and now you know. Testing us is not the move you should make. You'll suffer the same fate of those that will hate. Everything we do when we bring joy to you. You know what it is, Dark Council coming through. We give you the news and we give you the laugh. We give you everything to make the night pass. We want you to have a good time when we around and make it feel good listening to the sounds. We the wild ass dudes that rolled up the town. Whoever got beat, we gon' shut it down. You can run and tell that to all your pronouns. Let them bear witness that we hold the crown. Here we go. Hey. Time for the Dark Council to hit the road. Respect. Here we go. When we come back, it's gonna be one hell of a show. That's right. Here we go. Time for the Dark Council to fly the friendly sky. Respect. Here we go. And when we come back, then you know that we're ready to ride. That's right. Hate on me or Mark with a C. Hate on Lord Callus, yes, Syndrome 3. Hate on Dmajini or Fatal J. Just so you know, stay the hell out of our way. Brenda Creole harder than hellfire. True. If you're smart, then your ass best retire. True. Run with fake news, we call you a liar. True. You need a real fix, then I'm your supplier. For 5 in the hizzy, listen to Don Glizzy. The president, Abu Nas up in your city. My secret service holding it down like Frank Nitty. They roll on you hard, they here to get busy. Looking like a little sissy, something on mommy steady. True. Saying to yourself, I hope they don't get me. True. Don't worry, son, Dark Council will let you live. True. Giving you a pass and go tell them kids. Here we go. It's time for the Dark Council to hit the road. Hit the road. Here we go. And when we come
back, it's gonna be one hell of a show. That's right. Here we go. Time for the Dark Council to fly the friendly skies. Respect. Here we go. And when we come back, then you know that we're ready to ride. That's right. We're the best in the West, not the least in the feast. Our crew is so elite, we gon' kick in your teeth. Before I let go, let me snatch up your soul. Bring it to the angels so they can all know that you was a fraud from the beginning. The Dark Council with the true board kings that will run YouTube and everything within. Bring the force back to balance so the world can spin. Hold it down, Selector. We're back in the house with the real deal, son. Never chasing cloud. We're blessed cause the heart is in the right place. Celebrate good things in the internet space. Don't worry about the bullshit you can't erase. Just do good things and you'll all get a taste. We ain't gotta say goodbye until next time. When we come back, gon' make it shine. Here we go. It's time for the Dark Council to hit the road. Respect. Here we go. And when we come back, it's gonna be one hell of a show. That's right. Here we go. Time for the Dark Council to fly the friendly skies. Respect. Here we go. And when we come back, then you know that we're ready to ride. That's right. Here we go. It's time for the Dark Council to hit the road. Respect. Here we go. And when we come back, it's gonna be one hell of a show. That's right. Here we go. Time for the Dark Council to fly the friendly skies. Respect. Here we go. And when we touch down, then you know that we're ready to ride. That's right. I love ending the show with soothing music. Mellow things out. But let me wrap this up. Let's do it. Blessed is he who bowed before the Lord. You heard the call with your head on the floor. Your enemies cower, yes, you are supreme. Men calls you king, but that's not your dream. You love causing problems for the infidels. They wasted their faith, that's why you prevail. Never cry, I'll make sure that you survive. I'll never confide on those who wanna lie. It's crazy how these kids is up and never scared. Dark Council comes through, oh yeah, we see the fear. No way they can prepare to blaze up in here. I don't even care cause I'm the Papa Bear. The party is over, you best watch the clock. You know what it is, our council runs the block. Your mouth dropped, it's that crew that always rock. Call the cops when they come through, they have you shot.
I was in the zone right there.
God damn. How we ending the show tonight? Oh, that bass, baby. Know what you need. Let's do it.
Getting better with putting music together. That's the damn sure.
That's right. This show was brought to you by the Good Times and Good Rich. I said it before and I say it again. You need to get that quick getaway from your baby mama or the police? Good Rich. It's the times for you. Much love to everybody. God bless. Have a wonderful night. Pass it over to my maestro so we can get up out of here. Dark Council forever.
I want to thank y'all so much for coming out to the stream. We really appreciate that. Dark Council will be back in 2 weeks. We'll have the whole panel back. We're going to have to get Chillmonger back again, man.
Definitely.
My boy Chillmonger, man.
Shout out to Enzo for trying to make it, through the electrical issues and stuff. But he's still
Can Chillmonger get his roses first?
Right? Like I was appreciating it. I'm like, there's a lot of people maybe not introduced to me, and Jay was about to plug me one last time to the masses. And yes, I'd love to come back for Lord Callis, for D, for Mark, and for Jay.
Yeah, cause I'm about to say I already gave Chillmonger his flowers because he used to be like one of the generals of recast T'Challa with Mark. Because I remember Mark was the first one to say that.
No, I'm just clowning Abu because he cut you off when you would, bigging him up.
Yo, chill had me in this ill compilation.
Abu, fix your face.
Y'all need to check for that.
You should see that. Everyone,
what you say, Mark?
Need to check for that.
Everyone
Chill had me in. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so me and Mark have a video together with other YouTubers, and I gave Fatal J a link too, but he was too late getting back.
I was too lazy. I'm sorry.
But it's a video where we're saying they need to recast the real T'Challa. We don't accept the T'Child as a T'Challa. It's got to be the actual guy. And the video is called Recast the Real T'Challa. So if you're going anywhere, watch that.
Make sure to check that out. Thank y'all so much for coming to the Dark Council show. Thanks for people in the chat smashing like. Continue to smash like. Thank y'all for the super chat love. We really appreciate that. It goes right back to the channel. Thank y'all so much. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, that's a very sweet thought of both of you gentlemen, but I really don't see it. Until now. See you guys in the emergency room, huh?
Hello, pretty lady. Tell me something. What's a beautiful broad like you doing with a malaka like this, huh?
It's purely sexual.
No shit.
She's into malakas, Dina.